Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Today's video we're going to be talking about animals. And Farming and Friends has many different animals, and here in the town, Animal Co. is where you pick them up. This box here, you get a truck. I didn't bring a trailer, but there are 3 types of animal trailers, and you get to pick. There's a dog, sheep, cows, and chickens. There are also bees, but they don't count against your animal total. Base game, you can have what is it? Passes 32 animals, but well, let me turn off this capture thing. 32 animals. You can go up to 52 if you pay Robux, and the price will vary depending on where you are, but yep. So 32 animals per layout. So this is where you get them. The trailers you can use to pick them up. There is a animal hauler that holds the most amount of animals, and the semi truck you use. Then there's this medium one that holds a decent amount that you can get early in the game. The first one you can get though is the small trailer, so you can do like just a couple cows, or if it's more chickens or sheep. So as long as the trailer is in this box, it's sometimes tricky to trigger this. Just pull up, go back and forth, and this menu will pop up. And I didn't know you could talk to him. Guess I never click on that, but yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Before we go, more stuff in town here. I'm doing starting with all the town stuff. Then we'll go and I'll show you the basics of how they all work. A really quick overview. Not into. This is animal food. You can buy animal food here, and it is $4.50 a box. And these are bees for the beehives. So, also fun fact, if you just try to walk out with something, it will disappear without buying it. So you have to talk to the guy on the counter. You can also, if you ever need to buy things in bulk, and this works in all the stores, while I'm thinking of it, if you set stuff down on the counter, then talk to the guy, then it'll buy four or 6 or however many you could fit on the counter. You can also buy animal food in pallets when you unlock the forklift. So just go see the pallet guy behind the whole town thing and get your animal food. There is an animal food factory, but I might cover that when I go through different factories. So here's the farm that has everything. Let's start with bees. Now I have everything maxed out. So what you want to do in your farm menu here, it shows the animals you have on the current layout and how many there are, and if they're green or they're good or they're hungry. You want to make sure they're all happy and fed. If the cows are stuck in the barn, they'll be not happy. If they run out of food, they'll be not happy. They can die, and then you have to buy more. So the left button up here, it's farming. The middle button is animals. So you click into here and you find bees or upgrade the bees. There's capacity for the beehives, honey factory. So unlock, you don't have bees from the start. So it's a goal. You work on doing various things around the farm and the percentage will go around and get full. So there's 4 things down here. Do this, that, and the other thing and you'll unlock it. What other things? Cow efficiency. They all give 3 milks. If you upgrade these, the chances of getting 4 milks increases until you're done. Then you'll always get 4 milks per cow. Chicken efficiency 2. Like a chicken coop, for example, will make a certain amount of eggs, and as you go up, it ends up doubling. So instead of 6, you get 12, for example. Sheep. Same thing with sheep. You unlock sheep. You do goals for that. Then this upgrade button is the upgrade. Instead of 1 wool, sometimes you get a bonus wool. So you get 2 pieces of wool per sheep by the time you're done doing all those upgrades. Animal food efficiency is for the animal food factory, which I'll talk in later. It's pretty much a building that you can throw wheat, oat, and rice into, and it turns it into animal food. But rice is what you want to do. It's the most efficient. So the others, you just need more of it to make the same amount. So probably not worth doing. All right, let's show how they work. Might have some random people join, but that's okay. Beehives, you set up. Oops, didn't mean to jump into the truck. You clean the beehives. You fill these with bees. So you build the honey building. You fill it with bees, and then these little bars will fill up. And then you can grab stacks of honey. There's 8 of them. And then you place them here. And the honey goes up, gets put into barrels, 4 barrels on a pallet, and away you go. Then you use the honey. We'll do more factory stuff in another video, but you can sell honey and you can use it for other things too. Pro tip, I guess this is just optional, but I've discovered you can load them onto this M2 truck like this. I'm just hitting drop, and then when you drive this, you can deposit all of them. If you're close enough to this spot over here, you will just deposit them all from the truck in bulk, rather than running back and forth and back and forth. And sometimes I trip on this and I start to do climbing stairs. So that is that. Chickens, I'll show you chickens real quick. Here's some animal food boxes. You'll see that I have feeders near all of my animals. There's a little chute and a big chute, but they can fill both boxes so long as you line it up so they'll pour into the boxes. You can fill the boxes, see it says fill, or you can fill the animal feeder, which you'll see a number right here, and the number will keep track of how much to keep these full. There's 2 size chicken coops, if you saw the build video. Yeah. You can there's a small one that looks like this. And a little button, there's buttons on the side that look like this. And it pretty much shows you the egg count. Happy chickens produce eggs faster. And you click on this green button and it will deposit the eggs And you have to make sure the coops are clean. After use, you go by the doorways and they will get dirty and you will clean them. And you can click on the animals, you can pet them, you can herd them. So this is a selection tool, and then the gates. You can click on the gate and they'll go from inside the fence to outside the fence, or into a barn for cows. You can also name them. Totally optional though. You can have fun with it. I've had this truck came with this trailer. I wanted to show this real quick. This truck can connect to this trailer. It's good for picking up wool or eggs. This is the automatic trailer. If you have eggs by the coops on the ground and you get real close with this trailer, you can go near the trailer or step on the edge of the trailer and then hit load, and it'll load it. And you can drive over somewhere and stack them up on a pallet or something. These came together and they're good for picking up wool. This truck actually stacks wool quite well. So we'll go to the sheep next. Sheep, you can just click on, you get near them, and you can click shear. You'll see shear up here sometimes. Anyway, this is wool. And you can set wool in here and it stacks. There, shear. So the neat thing about this truck is that you can fit a lot. Now I have a strategy. This inner fence, see how it double stacks, so that's kind of neat. I open one of these. Here, I'll do it the other way around. I'll just do a couple. I can select all the sheep, and then I click on this lasso. The ones I selected will be herded in here. But I just stand here and I just button smash sometimes I miss some. But this way all the wool is in one spot. And then after a while they'll want food, so I just leave these open and they will wander back out. This is the little wool spindle thing. You spin the wool and you can stack it, and this is used, you don't have to drive it, but you can deposit the wool into the t-shirt building to make t-shirts. So that's sheep. And you feed the sheep food. They use the big boxes. There's 2 food size boxes, this big one for cows and sheep. Gates kind of automatically open, but if they aren't working properly, you can manually open them or close them. Just kind of have to drive at the doors. Drop off this wool. Hey, hey. Oh, it's not the correct wool. I've got to put it through the little spindle thing. I'll do that later. Cows. As you can see, they say 300%. Let's just put all of them in. Click on the button. This is the automatic barn. When they're at 300%, you get the most amount of milk. So I usually wait until I get to 300. Cows are, when they get in their stalls in the barn, any barn, there's information here. How happy is the cow? 100%. The percentage is lower if it's 90. You know, it's 90 or higher, free range. That's the Free range and regular can be used in various factories. Spoiled milk you'll get if you leave them in here way too long, and all you can do is delete or sell it, and it's not worth very much. Oh, so you click this big button here to get the milk, and then you open the gate. So milk can open. Now the longer the cows get in here, the stalls get dirty. I don't really have... There's 3 states to... There's a little bit of manure in the corners, and this is fully dirty. So you just go in here and click clean, and it will clean it. So it's clean, little dirty, or fully dirty. They get less happy way quicker when they're fully dirty. So I gotta milk them in a hurry before they... See, they're starting to get not happy. Oh, and that notification that just popped up that said potatoes for selling things, certain products, you get notified for. Not all products, just certain ones, like ones out of factories or ones that are valuable. Rainbow is the highest above green. It'll let you know. So look for that and sell your things. This is the automatic milking barn. It has a pipe that comes out of it, and it puts milk directly into a truck or trailer you park here. So that's how cows work. A lot of people use this one. Recommend it if you go to buildings. If we type in barn, for example, the automatic wooden barn, that's what this is with the pipe. The only other automatic barn is there's a Craftsman barn that's automatic. And it looks like this. The pipe on one side. I accidentally jumped in a car. If you're too close to a car when you're in edit mode, sometimes that happens. So this one does 8. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's just stalls on one side. So the other barns, you have to manually milk the cows. The milk appears next to the cows, and you have to just carry them manually to a truck or trailer. It works when you're starting out, but automatic is the way to go. Animal care, little box chickens, big box, bigger animals. This, that, feeders. That's all there really is. So that is everything I can think to show you about, except for loading the animals up. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Take a truck and a trailer that connect and go down to town and pick them up. Make sure you have your animals fed. Make sure they're in a fence. If they're not in a fence, they will walk off of your farm and walk away, and you'll lose them. So first, set everything up, and last, buy your animals, and you will be fine. You can put food nearby. Sometimes I find creative spots to put pallets of animal food. Keep them fed. If you have a dog, the dog just wanders around. Historically, the dog used to herd the animals, and that's a game mechanic they got rid of, but they left the dog in so players can still have and name a dog who's a good boy. So that is the video on the animals. Hopefully this helps you get started. Animals they produce lots of different things for various factories, and yeah. Well, thanks again for watching the video, and if you like it, you know what to do. Alright, have a good one.